Yo, so you're trying to do like simple character modifications and texture swaps using the Crewboom method for BombRush CyberFunk. There's a few things you're going to need. You'll need Crewboom, obviously. You're also going to need its Unity project, uh, which essentially is just this editor version right here. If you need the textures, you're going to need UABEA, and you're also going to need the models, which you can get from this Google Drive here. And then, of course, you're going to need Blender. Uh, and I guess Unity for that Unity project. But yeah, let's get started. All right, so you got Blender open, and you have no idea what the fuck you're looking at. That's totally cool. Just click anywhere, and you'll notice this is already highlighted. Just hit delete. Now it's gone. Go to File, Import. You're going to want to go to FBX, and for today's explanation, I'm going to start with, we're going to end up doing Bun Girl, but I'm going to go ahead and start with .exe. So you got yourself an exe here, and he's shiny. Click him, make him gold. Go to Material, go to Base Color, yellow circle, click that, and Image Texture. Go to the same spot and hit Open, and find where your texture is, which mine should be, this guy will work. He's still shiny, that's alright. Go click the third sphere here in the viewport shading, excuse me. And we got ourselves a good model. There's probably an easier way to do this, but I don't quite know how. We're basically putting the head from this body onto a different body. So I'm going to hit tab, or I can go to edit mode up here. We're going to edit mode. You can click this third spot here to switch it from vertices to faces. That'll make grabbing everything a little bit easier. There's a way you could just separate the head. I don't really know how to do that yet, so I am going to delete the body. I'll delete as much as I can in the face section. Selection, excuse me, not section. When there's no more to grab, we'll go back up here and switch to vertices. And just keep doing the same thing. Oops. Be sure not to grab that head. You don't want to delete anything from it. And once we have just about everything, perfect. We'll go up here and open up the 8-ball boss merge. And basically, what we're going to do is delete the skeleton. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Switch back to object mode. All right, now we're going to delete the skeleton. The head's fallen down. That's all right. Grab just about everything other than the mesh. Keep the mesh and delete. Some of them are multi-categoried, so you're going to have to like delete them a few times. Specifically the BMX stuff and the jetpack. All right, we got ourselves a mesh laying on the ground. How fantastic. So what we're going to do, grab that mesh, right click, and copy. Now we're going to open, I guess in theory you don't have to open a new one, but I'm going to open a new one because I've already copied it. So we're just going to open a new general, don't save, delete the box, import FBX. This time we are taking Bun Girl. What's up, Shine? Looking shiny. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go down to Material, Base Color, Image Texture, Open, go to wherever you have your Bun Girl textures. We'll just do the first one. Hit that third box for Material Preview. Looking good. We're going to hit Tab to switch to Edit Mode. And this time, we're going to do the exact same thing, but to the face. So delete that, delete that, delete that. I think that's just about everything. Grab that neck and switch back to vertice mode. Looks like that's everything. Fantastic. So now we're going to right click in the scene collection and paste. Now that head's back down there. We're going to click on that. Oh wait, no, we're going to switch to object mode, and then we're going to click on it. Got a little distracted, I'm sorry. So we're going to connect this to the head, and the best way to do that is to go to data. No, I'm sorry. You want to go to object, go to relations, go to parent, and parent that to bun girl. Hey, that's actually pretty good. Parent type bone, and now we're going to switch it to head, and now it is not so good, but that's quite all right. Get a flat view, zoom out, and click rotate, and go ahead and try and rotate that as close as you can to an appropriate position. It looks pretty good for now, actually. Yeah, that's good. Then we're going to switch to move, and we're going to bring it down. That looks relatively appropriate. We're going to move it to the right. I think that's good. Zoom in. It's not quite right, but that's okay for now. Take a side view. We've got to move it forward. Go ahead and bring it down just a little bit. That looks good. Okay. Take a look around. There's some neck we still have to delete, and that collar. But otherwise, I think that is a pretty straight head. All right. Zoom out. We're going to open up Bun Girl. You'll notice that the new mesh, the head mesh, is now in this category and not isolated. We'll go to the first mesh and click the eye to remove it. Let's go ahead and get rid of the bones as well. You could do the same thing in Bun Girl merge, and that'll just get rid of the bones. Okay, just click the head, switch to edit mode. You can press L to grab faces. It's kind of doesn't always work. I'm clicking this face. Oh wait, I'm sorry. You gotta switch to face mode. Now you can start grabbing all the faces. Be sure not to grab the actual face or the head. And I don't think we want to delete the neck. We'll take a look. But the collar has to go. So delete the collar. Looking good. Bring back the body in mesh. Alright. We're going to want to delete the neck. Or move it back a little bit. Nah, I kind of like the position of it. We're just going to delete the neck. So hide the mesh again. L. I think I got that other piece. Nope. There we go. Now hit delete. And now it's gone. Bring back the body. That's looking pretty good. Okay. So if that's all we're doing, all these colors are terrible, but I'm not worried about that right now. If that's all we're doing, you just want to double check. Well, actually, you want to go to Object, go ahead and bring back the bones, and highlight everything. Shift click on the body to golden highlight that. That makes it the primary highlight. Go to Object and Join. Now this is one single mesh and not two. You want to go to Data. You want to go to vertex groups. In this case, you're going to want to go to Head. And now go to the Object Mode window and switch to Weight. If the head is red, you are good. But if not, you're going to want to paint it using the draw tool. Or you can just highlight the whole head, go in edit mode, and assign. That's kind of convenient, but you have to be sure that you've selected the entire head. If you miss any bit, it's going to be weird. In this case, we are finished. Or just about. So before we can finish, you're going to want to delete. You don't really need these. You can delete those if you want. You don't have to, though. You want to delete skateboard, prop right, prop L, phone direction again, because it's going to open twice. Boost position once. Go ahead and leave this one, though. And then delete the BMX frame and all the BMX stuff that comes behind it. Still not quite done. One last thing. So you're going to open up Bun Girl Merge. You're going to go to its skeleton. You're going to open that up until you get down to, until you get to root. Change the name of root to hips. Go to the golden Bun Girl Merge and change that to root. Boom, you are finished. I just lied, you're not finished yet. Highlight everything. It's already been joined, but you want to apply all transforms. Now you're done. So go to File, Export, FBX. Save it wherever you're going to save it. I'm going to save this here. We'll call it Sup YouTubes. You're going to want to go to Path Mode. Change that to Copy. Then you're going to click the box next to it for embedded textures. You're going to limit to selected objects. You're going to go to Transform, and you're going to change Apply Scalings to FBX All. Scroll down to Armature, and disable Add Leaf Bones. I don't even know what the fuck that is, but everybody says delete it. Get rid of it. You don't need it. It's going to break everything, so just do it. I think it has something to do with fingers. So export, and now you're ready for Unity. All right, here we are inside Unity, and open up your folder where you saved your character, Sup YouTubes, drop them in here. Go ahead and click on that, and go to Materials, and Extract Textures. That'll basically change your gray person into a colored person. And then you're going to go to Rig, and Animation Type, switch that to Humanoid, and go to Model. And Read and Write, check that. I don't even know if you have to do that, but I do that. And then I hit Apply. Everything has been applied. So now you just go to Assets, Crewboom, create a character from Model. Now here's your character, looking all good. Sometimes this will be open, sometimes it's not, and that's kind of annoying, but that's okay. I'm basically just going to open this to the arms, the hands, and down to prop. You're going to do that for the other arm too. All right. Scroll up. Lock this. If you don't lock this, every time you click on the props or anything, they'll just disappear. So go ahead and lock that. Let's go to prop L, which is the phone. Double click it so you can zoom in. This is a bit of a pain, but you basically just want to move it essentially in the hand. Even if it looks good, a lot of times it isn't, and that's a pain in the ass. You're also going to want to rotate it a little closer towards you, or facing you, I should say. You're going to want to pull it down just a little bit, and you're going to want to lay it back a little bit, for lack of a better term. And that's probably still not good. So you're going to want to adjust that often. However, the spray paint, much easier. Just have the nozzle facing down and have it close to the hand. Boom, you're done. Go to your boost, which will be jetpack position, jetpack, boost position, boost. All right. On the right side, scroll down until you get to preview boost effect. Pull that out just a smidgen. Basically, you want the ball inside the backpack. And depending on which jetpack you're using, depends on where you kind of want the boost to be facing, I think. I noticed some of them kind of go outward, some of them go down. That looks good. I'm fine with that. And that's everything for the model. Scroll up. You got your name, your cipher dances. You're going to want to check all the meshes. If you're doing a multi-mesh situation, like multiple outfits, that's another bag I'll get into another time. Your graffiti, kind of the same bag. Basically, you just have to move those textures from Blender. You have to make them an FBX, and I don't really want to get in that right now. But you can check your skates if you want. Typically, they're always good, unless you're doing like a completely custom character. And your custom voice, the game will crash if you do not have a voice. So even if you just put silence in, that's good enough. But it cannot be no audio clip. It has to be something. So I made a silent clip, which typically, if I'm testing a character, I will use. And I'm just going to put one on each of these. Okay, once it has a voice, and I'm happy with the position of everything, the name and everything, you can build your character bundle. That's going to open a asset folder or a bundle folder, and you are done. So you can import your character as you traditionally would and give it a test. All right, moment of truth. Let's see what we got. Sup, YouTubes? Oh, snap. I hear there's a way to prevent the disappearing if the camera gets too close during the cipher, but I don't know how to do that. But there we go. We got ourselves a head. It functions as a head. If I just let it sit for a minute, it should look to the right, look to the left. There you go. Yeah, that's a good looking head. Hell yeah. All right. I hope this video helped. And if it didn't, honestly, that's my fault. Fucking, I don't